These might be the many reasons why Paul Simba Arati made a move to go and have a meeting with Mr. William Ruto. Remember, when Simba was vying for the Kisii gubernatorial seat, he was supported fully by the ODM party and Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. He was also backing on the full support of the then very powerful Interior Cabinet Secretary, friend Okengo Matiang'i. Arati, having these people and the in-laws from China that gave him advantage of enough money to traverse the whole of Kisii County, its remote areas and the urban centers of it. He had an advantage over others. By the way, he crushed Machogu, Samogeri, the veteran politician from Kisii, and others. The Linde is supported, who they were not even in the same party, for women rep seat. She won against, and she won against Janet Ongera. The first governor, James Ogwai, was arrogant by the moves of Simba Arati. They could not see eye to eye. Simba Arati forcefully and successfully pushed all the big wins politicians, Sam Ongeri, Janet Ongera, James Ogwai, Machogu. He pushed them to the corner. He frustrated them massively. And after the elections, due to frustrations, they felt frustrated and betrayed by the ODM, and not actively by the ODM, but ODM allowed Simba Arati the space to frustrate these people. Now they felt frustrated and they decided to move away from the party. They moved away. But to the Ruto camp where they expected goodies, Ruto stood for the loyalists. They could not get anything. But for the Machogu, who was the UDA candidate, so fortunately for the Machogu, unlike others who are in cult, he was promoted and he was made the Cabinet Secretary Education, meaning in the hierarchy of ranking, he is higher or he is higher than Simba Arati. Remember, Simba have come from Nairobi as an MP from Dagoretti North, went to Kisii and successfully kicked these people away. He was marshalling at them. He was brushing them away. Alikuwa na wakanyanga kuwakanyanga. Alikuwa anapita nao kama maji ya mafuriko. He silenced all of them. But finally, here comes that Machogu is senior to Simba Arati. Now, this is the strategy Simba Arati is determined to use to kick them out from William Ruto circles. He wants to ensure that he remains the only roaring lion in Kisii politics. What are the strategies? Number one, create a friendship with William Ruto. And William Ruto being William Ruto, and Simba Arati with an advantage of being an elected governor with all powers of the county. William Ruto will pick Simba over this other political reject. He will not even listen to Machogu, who is his appointees, over Simba Arati. Simba Arati is using the reverse psychology magic to render them again useless in the Ruto camp. Ruto understands that what you need for the power and legitimacy is the people. And Simba has the mandate of the people of Kisii. So having the mandate from the people of Kisii, he knows that if he wins Simba Arati, he wins the people. But having those others who were rejected and Simba accepted, supported, and elected over them, they don't earn practical value, but just a perception value. So Simba earned a practical value of numbers, value of legitimacy, and also the perception value that is going with these people that is going to kick out of William Ruto camp. Simba Arati is very strategic. He is going against these people, and he will successfully, as he did in Kisii, as an outsider coming from Nairobi politics, but a very shrewd and tactician politician from the city, Nairobi. Nairobi politics are not as normal politics in the rural areas. They are very tough. Simba Arati won the councillor seat when he had no money. He won the first term when he had no money. Now he has the money, he has powers as the Kisii governor, and he is strategizing on how he is going to win the second term as the governor of Kisii. And in this, the Simba I know, the Simba Arati I know, he is going to render these people irrelevant in the political face of Kisii politics. I'm not a prophet, I'm not an overseer, but Simba Arati is going to kick these gentlemen and ladies from Ruto camp, and after kicking them away, you will be back home. When they cannot recover, Simba will be on the top, championing for the ODM to wash the whole Kisii in 2027. Being strategic is not bad, and as he is being strategic, he is also pulling the benefits to the people of Kisii to entice them for consideration in the 2027 election. He wants to retain a seat. Like when they met with the William Ruto and what he posted in his Facebook, they were discussing about the partnership between the UK partnership with Kisii government to build a health facility center in Kisii town with the partnership with the national government. That one will be a direct benefit to the people. So Simba is pulling people to him as he pulls these other leaders away from a shiny star to once retaining his gubernatorial seat, gaining a second term, and automatically emerging as the spokesperson of the Omogusi and becoming the legitimate kingpin of the Kisii community. Simba will be very powerful, and he is targeting far even after becoming the governor. Guys, thank you very much. If you come across this video or the channel, subscribe, like, give me a like, leave a comment, share, and God will bless you abundantly. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Bye bye.